Hello, good morning everyone and welcome to today Wednesday, March 16, 2022, 9 a.m. in US. Hope to find you all well and getting ready for a new day with less than 30 minutes for the market to open. Trying to figure out where the hell are we on this crazy and insane action that we are seeing around the world, especially with the Russia and Ukraine situation. And right now we are seeing futures big gap up, especially with some easing on the talks between the Russia and Ukraine. Also, Chinese names are making a huge move up this morning, gapping up. Yesterday saw bullish options activity. Is time stamped on Discord. So you can check it. Bullish options activity on BABA, on JD, and bouncing from the low. So congratulations to all. We are going over there in a couple of minutes. So if you remember from yesterday, and we are watching right now Nasdaq before the market open. Yesterday, okay, before the market open, on the 9 a.m. session, we were around here. What did I say? That we were making a reversal buy on Nasdaq, where we push below previous day's lows, below Monday lows, push back above, made a high, okay, a high before the market open, and from there reversal buy, a possible short squeeze going higher. So yeah, that's exactly what we have. Okay, big move, and congratulations to everyone. So now what? Now we are going into Fed. Okay, Fed is at 2 p.m. today. No one really has a clue how the market will react. Everyone knows that they are going to start raising the interest rates. That's not the question. The question is the path and their plan going into the next couple of meetings ahead. So if you are long, in my opinion, it should be trimming profits. And what we are seeing right now on Nasdaq is exactly that. Okay, so we have here a supply zone early in the morning and some profit taking from the gap up. And that's what I suggested on the trading plan that I posted at between 5-6 a.m. In the morning on Discord. And that's exactly what you should be doing. Should be trimming some of the gains, raise the stops on the rest, because we are coming, if you see, okay, we are coming yesterday from here, okay, and yeah, big move. Now what? Can we go higher? Yes, of course we can. Anything can happen on this market. If we extend, if we are going higher, we need above these pre-market highs, okay? We need to break above here, retest and resume. And where we can go? We can go all the way here, retesting last week highs, and also the 21-day moving average. So yeah, if we extend, we can extend some more. Where I will become bullish? I will become a little more bullish if we break and stay above the 21-day moving average. Then we can go back into 14K on Nasdaq. But first we need to see it, okay? Right now, very nice bottom. They found buyers yesterday and pushed back above the 8-day moving average. I want to see if the 8-day moving average is going to hold and if it's able to push above. And for that, we need, once again, we need leaders. Okay, what kind of leaders we have? One of the names is Apple. Okay, yesterday Apple. I played twice on Apple, playing for upside. The last trade that I got was pretty much Apple. Okay, calls 155 at $1. They closed at $2.39. It was the last trade of the day, and right now 157. Okay, so it's gapping up. Those calls going for more than 200% profit. So yeah, congratulations. If you held the calls 155 at $1, you are going to sell it around $3 plus this morning. So congratulations for that gain. Now what? Once again, what I usually say, okay, you buy the lows and on the gap up, you trim some of the gains. Trim, for example, 30-40% of the position. Raise the stops on the rest and keep riding the momentum. In my opinion, 157 needs to hold for the bull case. Okay, 157.3. Why? That's the 8-day moving average. So bull case needs above 157.3 to try to go into 160, 161. That's the next logical level. if we hold 157, okay? Then target 160 and supply zone, in my opinion, sell everything around 161, 162 if we extend up. That's one of the possible scenarios. But once again, we are going to Fed. So really no one knows how it will act. In my opinion, it can also fade. So what will be my support? 157. If it fades below 157, I'll be looking for this gap to get filled at 155. 5 from yesterday highs of the day and pretty much the close. So let's wait to see how the flow will go. One of the flows that really gave clues on what's next was actually the same is AMD, NVDA yesterday. Very big bullish options activity. I highlighted that on Discord, and I didn't got any trade. Okay, basically yesterday my main two trades were getting long on Apple and shorting volatility. Okay, we are going that in a volatility in a couple of minutes, and those paid huge money. Now AMD, in my opinion, is on the level to trim gains, okay? Between 111, 112, we are at 111.8. It's right at 21-day moving average. So what you do, you trim 50% of the position if you got long yesterday from 103, 104 all the way into 111. You trim 50% of the position, raise the stops on the rest, and wait. Wait for what? Are we going to hold 111? Okay. Are we going to hold 111? If we hold and squeeze back up, yeah, we have room to go all the way into the next big supply zone. And in my opinion, if it goes there, you should once again trim most of the gains because that's a big supply zone. But we need to see it, okay? So we need to see if it 111 it's going to hold or not. If it fades, if 111 fades, then I'll be looking for this gap to get filled all the way into 109.6, and below that 107.6 is the 8-day moving average around here, okay, for a possible retest on yesterday's support. So some consolidation yesterday at the 8-day moving average, spend some time. So this is the biggest support zone that you have right now. NVDA pretty much the same. Yesterday out of the gate, both AMD and NVIDIA, big bullish options activity out of the gate. I highlighted that on Discord. Close at the highs of the day, gapping up right now at 235. What you do? You take gains, okay? Same thing, trim 40-50% of the position, raise the stops on the rest, and wait for what? 235 is going to hold. If it holds 235, yeah, it has lots of room to go. Next supply zone 240 to 45. If extends, in my opinion, you sell everything on the move up all the way into 245 to 46. If it goes, but we need to see it. That's one of the possible scenarios. The other one is if we fade below 235, then I'll be looking for this gap to get filled at 230. So $5 here, possible for gap filling. And we also have 232 for the 21-day moving average. Below that fills the gap at 230. So also to keep on watch. Boeing also on watch, is gapping up this morning, not as much as the rest of the names. I'll be looking to see right now at 183.5 if it's going to hold 183, and if it's able to go above 184.86 to fill the gap at 188, okay? 188, 189, it's the next supply zone. So waiting to see if it holds above 183.5. If it fails below 183, looking for the gap to fill at 180. Okay, it's also the 8-day moving average, so both together can retest once again the 8-day moving average, something to keep on watch. One of the names that is really killing this morning is Baba, okay? Chinese names. Yesterday I gave you Baba calls, I gave you JD calls, bullish options activity on both names. They are right now 5 times the money from yesterday on the alert early in the morning. Seeing here at on this ramp up at 10 a.m. big bullish options activity. It gave re-entry once again after 2 p.m. and after lunchtime, and right now big gap up all the way into 91. Okay, 91 plus all the way up here, 91 plus, and big gap. Now what? exactly the same thing. On the gap ups, you don't have to the longs, okay? You trim your longs. You buy low and sell on the move up, okay? And look, it's exactly the same thing. You trim 50, 40, 50% of the position after the market open. You raise the stops on the rest and see if 91 is going to hold. If 91 holds, then yeah, it can squeeze all the way into 95. We have a gap to fill 98, but we need to see if 91 holds. If 91 fades, what I'll be looking, 89.4, okay, and that's the 8-day moving average. And if it goes below 89, then things can get ugly, going all the way into 82, and yesterday lows $80, yesterday highs $80 to fill the gap, okay? So be very careful also here, adding too much size to the long. Same thing with JD, is exactly the same thing. One of the names that I'll be looking at, it will be the financials. One of the sectors, Citigroup, JP Morgan, trying to go and right now gapping up above the gap at 55.8 right now. Want to see if it's able to hold above 56. If it holds above 56, it has lots of room to go all the way into $58 plus, so something to keep on watch, but needs to hold 56. Otherwise, if it fails from below 56, then we can go back into the 55, big support at 54. So something that I will keep on watch. Same thing with JP Morgan at 134. I want to see if it 134 holds, and if it holds, it can go fill the gap at 137, next target 138. So some accumulation here at 130. Let's see if it's able to go more $3 up on JP Morgan to fill the gap at 137. So keep it on your watch. Other name that yesterday I also said we played here the short, okay, on CAT. We played the short. I basically closed the short set most of the position at 213 and closed the rest on Monday at 215 into the close. Yesterday it got even lower, and when I saw the reversal buy at 214, said to try some longs versus the morning lows 210, and this morning at 220 I said to trim also the position. Right now 217 to 18. In my opinion, this is a level for some fading and some for supply zone. A level to take your gains, okay? Facebook also yesterday saw once again buying pressure at 185, 186, printing here a kind of a double bottom and bounce right now gapping up at 194. If you are long, same thing, you trim 50% of the position, see if 194 holds. If it holds, the next level is 199 to $200, okay? And that's a level to take gains. Otherwise, below 194 can fill the gap all the way into 192, so something to keep on watch. Small caps also, yesterday printed an inside day. Right now gapping up at 197.6. I want to see if it's able to hold above 197.5. Okay, that's my line in the sand. If it holds, my next biggest level around 199 $200, and there is a level in my opinion to book most of the gains. If it fails below 197, looking for this gap to get filled at 195.7 and filling the gap, and from there we will reevaluate. Same thing with Microsoft. Also gapping up this morning, fading a bit from the morning. Right now near 21 day moving average, 289. So we have some fading here on the tech names on this gap up. I want to see if 289 is going to hold. If it holds, it has lots of room for upside all the way into 290, 295. But if it fails back below 289, watch the gap to fill at 287.8, and from there the next support line around 285, 284. That's the 8-day moving average and first support level in my opinion. NVDA exactly the same thing, already talked about that. The cubes, it will be also on focus. Why? Because want to see how it's going to react to this gap up. right now big gap up at 322 plus, fading also from the pre-market highs, so something to keep on watch. They are fading, they are taking gains. That's how you do it. You buy the lows and sell on the move up. You start trimming your gains, not adding to the longs on the move up, and on the move up you look for possible fade, and that's exactly what you are seeing right now, profit taking on the fade from yesterday lows. So now what? 332 is my line in the sand. Bears needs below 332, and if it goes, looking to fill the gap at 328.9, okay, around 329 is also the 8-day moving average, so that will be my first support. If we hold 332, yeah, it can squeeze, go above 335, 336, that's last week highs, and from there 337 is the last level for the supply zone, the 21-day moving average. But once again, right now in the middle, 332, I want to see how the flows go after the market open. Supply with SPY yesterday found some buyers also squeezing, okay, also squeezing very nice support at 421 plus. After 2 p.m. squeeze, close at the highs, right now gapping up at 430. 430 is the level, okay? If you see, it's 21-day moving average, is also a big level in terms on options. So what I want to see, 430 is going to hold. If it holds 430, yeah, it can try to squeeze and fill the gap at 433 on SPY. Otherwise, if it breaks below 430, look for the gap to get filled at 426.8. And below that we have the 8-day moving average at 424 here, around here, okay, to retest the 8-day moving average. So those are the possible levels. Same thing with Tesla. Tesla, that yesterday I basically faded this move and I closed, and it was the wise thing to do, because after lunch at 2 p.m. It squeezed back above $800. Basically I short the $800 here with some puts, gave some nice cash flow, get in, get out, and move into the cash. After lunch they squeeze, closing above $800, and right now gapping up. Exactly the same thing. I want to see if 818 it's going to hold. If does not hold, looking to fill the gap at 805, and below that back into $800. If it holds above 817, it can squeeze all the way into 840. That's one of the possible levels, but once again we need to see it. The star from yesterday was actually VXX, okay, Apple calls and VXX puts. Early in the morning at 10 a.m. I said on this ramp up, I said that volatility was probably going to top yesterday, and if volatility tops, all those comments are time stamped and are recorded on Discord. I record all the sessions from 9 a.m. all the way all morning. It's recorded live, so you can review it on the site, and all those comments were said that we would see probably a short-term top here on volatility, and that's exactly what we saw. And at 10 a.m. in the morning, and 10 hours and 10 minutes New York time, we got short VXX, okay, and that's precisely this candle, okay. At 10 a.m. we got puts on puts 30, okay, and basically I ride this move all the way down, and I got those puts at $1.30 and I closed at $3, okay, and that's it. I got in, got out, and got my cash flow. On these big moves, once again, these are squeezes, okay. You look for the fade, you don't look to chase. We got, and I gave people the calls, 26.5 on Monday. Okay, I said that I was seeing bullish options activity at calls 26.5 at $1. Those calls 26.5, okay, from yesterday, gone all the way from 26.5 all the way into $41 plus. So yeah, those calls got deep in the money, huge gains. What you do? You take profits. You don't hold the bag for too long, because if you hold the bag for too long, something like this happens. So we shorted here, we ride the wave during these alts, and near the $30 lows, we closed the position. It faded even more into the close at 28.7, and in my opinion it was a beautiful trade. Now what? Now we can spend some time here, okay? But in my opinion, the next trigger will be if it goes below 28, okay, below 28, looking for 20, 27, 25 as possible next levels. But once again, we need to see it. Let's not forget that today at 2 p.m. we are going to have Fed. Okay, and also at 2:30 we are going to start hearing from Mr. Powell. No one knows what he is going to say, and most important of all, no one really knows how the market will react. So, trading plan for today. If you are long, you should be trimming your gains, in my opinion. 40-50% of the position. Watch in the first 5-10 minutes of the day if the levels that I gave you are going to hold. If it holds, you know that where are the next supply zones, and on the move up, you continue to trim your profits until we hit those supply levels that I told you. If we break below the levels that I said in the 5-10 minutes, first 5-10 minutes of the day, you should get out of all of the position, and you can try a scalp short to fill this morning gap. Okay, and the support zones that I gave you on the trading plan earlier today. Okay, don't forget, in my opinion, I usually don't like Fed weeks. I usually don't like Fed days because really anything can happen. So stay open-minded for what the hell is going to happen next and how the market will react to the Fed trading plan. Going into the next couple of meetings, and how much are they going to, if they are going to give any more clues, if they are going to hike 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. We have lots of analysts saying whatever they want, and it's worthless. Okay, we need to hear from Fed what they are going to say, and most important, how the market will react. Okay, so trade and try to keep things very safe. Protect your cash. We have been making very nice cash flow on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, so it's time to protect some of the gains. Don't chase the moves, don't chase the gap ups. In my opinion, is the best thing to do. Okay, so with this said, if you are watching on YouTube, I hope that you like these videos. I'm doing this, we are streaming live from Discord from 9 a.m. If you are on YouTube, I'm sharing this from first 15-20 minutes of the day to help you building your trading plan for the day. If you like it, please give it a like on the video. Hope that you enjoy it, and stay tuned from Monday to Friday 9 a.m. I share this every single day, trying to help traders the best way possible. If you are on Discord, you know the game plan. We are going to continue the live session on Discord, and I will keep sharing the screen and the audio so you can follow me as I'm taking trades real time with you. Okay, thank you all for watching. See you all later. Bye bye.